Hello, it's Scott Barfield, and I am out at Oleta Falls, and you can see it on the MLS page right there, that 23 Overlook Drive, lot 48. Let's see, it'll pull up here. So it's Oleta Falls is the drive that comes in there, and then you kind of zoom out, and we might have talked about this, but it'll show that there's a line called the World's Edge, which is where the slope comes off the mountain. Hendersonville is kind of back over in this area. So Overlook Road's in here. Let's see if we see Overlook right there. Overlook. Upward Road. Yeah, so Upward Road takes you back into Hendersonville. This is the first exit there. So kind of come out Overlook. You can see the blue dot here in a second. Let's find your blue dot. Where are you? Yeah, right there. So I'm out at the property, and that sign is in the picture. You can see that. When we look at property, we look at, is it flat? Does it give you room to do things? This is that drive coming up, and I'll leave the camera on in a second. Couple 3 acres for $50,000. You probably would be cutting a driveway in right up in here. In fact, they put the gravel in to do that, to get the driveway, but the house would probably sit up in there. From some of the things we talked about, you were looking for flexible zoning to put the office, to put your school or a warehouse or studio there too. I may have that all confused in my head, but this neighborhood will be residential only, but it is a very pristine, quiet neighborhood. And home site kind of slopes up, so the water's going to come off pretty well. Across the street, it's going to flow on down to the creeks and stuff. When we leave here, I'll leave the camera running. We're going to go in across a bridge going out. But Oleta Falls, nice neighborhood. And when we looked at one out Cane Creek Valley, it was more expensive. It was like $300,000 with no zoning on it. But when you said it was remote back then, this one feels a little bit like that as far as distance to groceries and stuff. Let's see if my computer will let me do it here. Let's do this. I'm hitting on the computer. Let's go for grocery stores. Booyah. So Ingalls, 17 minutes out to Ingalls. That would be the closest one. And it does give you an idea when we look at things, but pristine area. I mean, it's Western North Carolina to a T with the mountains and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna back up and drive out, let you see the way out, if that's okay. So, just want to let you know that, hey, if you see something interesting, we'll check it for you. This one is definitely a good price and a lot of acres for the price. We're backing up right there. We're gonna go and head back out. But the 3 acres, as you get back up over here, see it says Oleta 48 right there. So I think if you get back up on top of that, it would be a nice spot for a home site for the house. So of the 3 acres, it looks like the back part's gonna be a little steeper, but the front, once you get up on top of the road, there's a little hill up there. We just want to show you the drive out like y'all were with me, okay? And hope you're doing well. Hope school's going great. Lots of people are learning, kids and adults, and yeah. So gonna let my computer do some thinking as we're going here. We just passed one house. They're very nice homes. So I mean, luxury, kind of the 500 to probably $1.5 million range in here. And but it is 5:30 in the evening, but it's been overcast today. It's rained a little, so don't let the gloomier feel to it feel. That's mostly just weather here. So I thought you'd like this. That gonna pop and go under a bridge in just a second. There's a little park out here with a clubhouse. Let's see. Zoom in on that dude for you for a sec. Little community clubhouse out there with a community pond. And yeah, that's all right. I'll just let this keep riding, talking. Fun little covered bridge as we leave here. And then after you leave out of here, I'll just leave the camera on. Shoot, won't hurt anything. It'll take a minute more to load, but so covered bridge is fine. There's the creek out there. So when we leave the community, we take a couple of turns and we land in apple country. There's a lot of apple orchards out here. So it's in that area. But the Upward Road exit for Hendersonville is sort of a newer exit. They've just widened the road in the last 4 years. And there's some new restaurants and shops coming in there. So it's sort of an up and coming area. And you can see it's climbing out. The blue line is what we're driving on. So, yeah. Hope y'all are doing well. Prices on land and stuff, there's been more coming on the market, and our market is starting to soften a little bit. So maybe some prices will come down for you and give you some good options. On a home site like this, we check to see days on market, some things like that. But in planned developments like this, if they're asking 45, we've been able to buy them around 40, typically, sometimes even a little less. And yeah. I think this is just about back out to the entrance here. I think this is common ground, common area on both sides here. I need to double check that, but it looks like, oh, check out the deer. That's kind of fun. I haven't seen a bunch today. It's like a doe with a couple fawns. They still got their spots. They're pretty new, their spots are bright. So we'll keep on going here. We'll hit the entrance, and it's gated, so they give you a little key fob or a code to pop in and out. That's real emblematic of the houses that are here. They're nice. I mean, they're very nice homes. So give you an idea. And wait for this dude to open in a sec here. Entrance, you saw that in the pictures. And so when you pop up, now we're out of the property, and it's not a gravel road. I think it's more like chip and seal, which is where, well, you know, it's asphalt. It's asphalt. I thought it might be chip and seal. A little bit of a one-lane road, but then it's going to open up to a county road in just a second. So a little bit of what we're seeing driving in and out. Just little gravel roads and stuff there. And then we get to 2 lanes here. Kind of driving in and out of the neighborhood there. Just some brick ranches and stuff. Yeah. And then the road like this just runs, shoot, about a half a mile out to Step Road. And then the step orchards are out here. And we just run this dude for a little while. It feels a lot like this. I'm gonna let the camera run a little longer to make for a longer video, but feel free to fast forward. But I just want to show you location. So from there, if you take the GPS and just route from that address to Ingalls or to Walmart or to any of the stuff you love, we start to get toward the orchards out here. We'll see them in just a sec. But I think there's also a nice, cool creek that we go over down here. I don't know if you could feel it on the camera, but we're climbing up. We're going to dip back down now, but we've been climbing back up to kind of get up on the hill, because as you go south and east away from Hendersonville, you get to like a big mountain that just the edge of it falls off. We call that World's Edge, that drop. And I think we're just like right on the edge of that. Like we dip off of it just a tiny bit coming down in here. So, yeah. Oh. It did not feel as scary in person as it did in the truck. But, okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this for 2 more miles, and then I'll be on Step Road heading out to back out to Overlook. So appreciate you texting in, and And if this is something you want to come in and see, I am happy to help. But also, takes a minute, but I can shoot videos like this of anything you see, because it's in our normal flight pattern. I was coming back right by this exit after running some errands, so I was able to pop over here and get this for you. And yeah, hope you were good. Sorry that other property did not work over on the backside of Laurel Park. If you like this, there is an agent getting ready to list an acre in Laurel Park. It's kind of in the middle of stuff. We had it under contract before, but I think the zoning on it is a little bit looser. I don't know if you could do the full-blown business there. You have to check with Laurel Park, but I think you could certainly, you wouldn't have to put up with an HOA or any restrictions. You could build what you want. So anyway, hope you were good. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all for texting in, and we will talk to you soon. Okay? All right, just to give you an idea, that's the route I'm running, and says I am 12 minutes back to the grocery store running like this, so another 5 miles. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.